Hey guys, welcome to Bastian Time. This is Zelda News, I'm your host Bastian, and let's get to that first story. So first up is a video which comes from a YouTuber who creates a lot of videos that I think people misunderstand the point behind his videos, at least for this particular video, which is called Why the Official Zelda Timeline is Wrong. Now, he's basically kidding. Most of his videos are about things like, you know, how much a gold coin in the Mushroom Kingdom is actually worth in dollars. You know, it's sort of preposterous. It's applying real-world economics, real-world science on video game systems just to basically poke fun at those video games. So in his video about the timeline, he explains scientifically why the timeline couldn't work based on our own real-world concept of space-time. And so what he basically says is that it comes down to the downfall timeline. Now he says that in the many worlds theory, which is sort of like alternate dimensions. For every choice that you make, you create an alternate world or dimension where that other choice that you didn't make happens. So based on that, he explains that, you know, certainly the two timelines, the adult and child timeline, makes sense with real-world science, but the whole Link dying at Ganon's hands doesn't work, because if that had happened, then there was no option at any point for Link to have defeated Ganon. Yeah, I don't know, he explains it way better than I ever could. I'm not a scientist, but he just basically explains why, yeah, you know, the two adults and child timelines do make sense scientifically, but the other thing has to be called something else. It can't be a timeline. So anyways, watch that video. It's pretty fascinating, but keep in mind, it's all in good fun. He's not being serious. He knows that Nintendo's word is law, and that of course the timeline is canon. He's just using real-world science to poke fun at it. Next up is something pretty interesting. It's that game Scribblenauts, and there's a version coming out for the Wii U called Scribblenauts Unlimited, of course, because there's a U at the beginning of the subtitle, and I have a feeling that a lot of Wii U games are going to be like that. But anyways, what's fascinating about it is, I've never played the original Scribblenauts, so my understanding of it might be wrong, but basically you can type in things, and then that will, if you type in something that's already been pre-programmed, that will create whatever object that is. Apparently, somehow Link and Zelda and Epona and Agoron are going to make cameos in Scribblenauts Unlimited. And not only that, but there's a new rumor coming along that says that the Triforce, when you type in Triforce, you'll be able to get that as an item. When you type in Ocarina, you'll be able to get that as an item, which is what, if you give to Link, will be able to summon Epona. So, fascinating stuff. It kind of makes me want to go ahead and give Scribblenauts Unlimited a shot. I mean, I was already a little bit curious about it, but now I'm even more so. And our next story is about an extremely detailed figure. It's Link from Skyward Sword, and what's awesome about it is it's posable, and it comes with various accessories, so you can, for instance, change his face to be either like the calm expression or the attacking expression. That was not a very good Link impression, sorry. So you can attach this thing to the sword that looks like the animation graphic for when he swipes it. It's extremely detailed, and it's not that expensive, and it's being released here in America. You might have been thinking, wait, we already knew about this, but yeah, it was only being released in Japan originally, but now they're going to go ahead and release it over in North America, so that's pretty awesome. So that's it for this episode of Zelda News. Tomorrow, of course, is Nintendo News, and in 2 days from now is another Zelda News episode, so I'll see you then. Bye!